What is up, guys? Grand Rising. This is Shauna Talks Level 11. I got a perfect message for you guys today. Listen, I'm always seeing on social media that everybody say for a man to see for a boy to basically be a man, he has to see a man in his life, or for a little girl to be a woman, she has to have a woman in her life. Understand something. Don't discredit people who did not have either parent who made it in life, who actually sat there and watched other people, or maybe they found their own ways of how they can sit there and gradually pull up. Now, yes, although you're going to sit there and have people in your life, we need to really sit there and word the way we worded things. So you can't just sit there and say a man or a woman. No, a right man or a right woman will definitely guide that person. But you got a lot of people, a lot of boys that learn to be men through women. A lot of women who learn to be women through men, because of the fact that they're learning from their peers and they're learning. Everybody is always going to learn in their own, their own way, however it is. Do not discredit people who did not have a mom, or maybe they didn't have a dad, because at the end of the day, for you to sit there and say the only way a man could be a man is if he have a man that he has to see, or the only way a woman could be a woman is when she is raised around, she has to have a woman around her, it's a facade. Because you got some people who have no type of parents, and they still will sit there and make it. They'll still upbring themselves because they're learning from both sides. You need both sides to sit there to learn to be yourself individually. So do not sit there and think because you're a man and you didn't have a father around that discredits you or that makes you less of a man, or because you're a woman and that you did not have your mother figure around and that you're less of a woman because of the fact that your dad raised you, or maybe you had all brothers. No, individually, you're going to be yourself, because it does not matter. You can have a mom and a dad, and guess what? You're still going to turn out how you're going to turn out. Whether you're a criminal, whether you are a narcissistic person, whether you want to be a fairy, it don't matter. Like, to be honest, like, you're going to be who you are. People have to realize there's a lot of things in this world that influences us to be who we are. You got music, you got movies, you got hobbies, activities. You got people who wake up and say, hey, I want to be a tennis player. You can't sit there and tell me, oh, you can't be a tennis player unless you had a tennis player in your face. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So it's the same vicinity. You're going to be who you are regardless. So please stop telling people the only way for a boy to be a man is if he sees a man, or the only way a woman to be a woman is she's around a woman. You get what I'm trying to say? It doesn't make sense.